tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep on thinking you could save yourself, but that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just.
Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel, and a very happy Women's Day to all the wonderful women out there, all the moms, sisters, wives, daughters. Wonderful Women's Day. As most of you guys know, I picked up my new BMW GSA 1250R HP yesterday. So I'm heading out to show you the bike in more detail, talk about how much I paid, just some features of the bike. So before I go on a ride, I make sure that I have my helmet ready. I've got my baklava kind of neck warmer here. Arai helmet, the best quality, made in Japan, handmade. Climb gloves, these are more snow gloves, but I like them for winter on the bike. So they don't have that much protection, but they're good for the cold. And the most important thing is this, the key to the new BMW GSA. Okay guys, let's go have a ride. I've reached the parking, and that's where I parked the bike. So that's the bike, and here is where I parked the good old Tesla, and the Merc is parked here. So basically for our 2-bedroom apartment we have these 2 parkings, but there's so much space that I can fit the bike over here. So with the 2 panniers guys, the bike is really broad, and of course the tank is also broad, so much more space required than my Harley. So that's the setup of how I park my cars: BMW, Tesla, Mercedes. So it's a little tight squeeze, but living in an apartment in New York City, near New York City, this is quite a lot of space actually. Okay, we'll see you outside now when we go for the ride.
And you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Every time you feel the walls are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better, you should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned.
So friends, I've taken the bike for its first short ride. So I'm at a park here called Overpeck Park. The bike's handling very well. I find it much more nimble than the Harley Davidson. The Harley was much more heavy, much more difficult to turn. The radius etc. of the Harley was a big problem. So let me start showing you some parts of my bike. I had taken these 2 side panniers. So these are the side panniers. If you open them, they're pretty big. The whole helmet may fit in if it's a small helmet. They have locks and they can open on both sides. So they're locks on both sides. Each of these panniers is $700, so they're not cheap. So I paid $1,400 for both, and if I take the top box, which I will do later, that's another $1,400. So the bike is quite high. I took the regular GS suspension, so it's quite high. Because I'm 6 feet tall, it's not a problem. The badging, everything, the finish is amazing. I'm not a real professional bike reviewer. Let's start by listening to the sound. The tank is a 8.5 gallon tank, which is about 30 liters. So 30 liters means you can probably go on an easy 250-300 miles without refilling. The best part of the bike is it's got heated grips. So sorry, my review's a little erratic, but I want to just show you everything. Now I'm in neutral, so everything is the digital display over there. I did not take the GPS because I will use my phone for GPS, and also knowing BMW, they charge a lot for everything. So GPS is like $1,000 just for the navigation unit. So I've taken the R1250 GSA HP. HP is this color trim, which is the red, white and blue, and of course the black. What I like the most is the gold rims. So the bike has these gold rims which are really awesome. The tires look just ready for adventure stuff. The bike suspension is amazing. The headlights are really bright, and what he told me about the headlights is when you turn, the light bulbs also turn, so they're dynamic. And let's just start the bike for you. So it's in neutral, and okay. The sound is not crazy like a Harley. So that's how the bike sounds. The modes are here. Hi guys. The modes are here, so it has rain, road, off-road, dynamic, you know, so you can pick whatever road surface you want, and while riding you can change the mode. This is for the heated grips, which has 2 levels of heat. So yesterday when I rode back, it was cold, I put it on the higher mode. The windscreen, of course, you know, can go higher by a few inches. So that's good. If you're taller, you can ensure that the windscreen is higher to protect you from the wind. There's some storage unit here. So overall, what I like about the bike is it's very nimble and light, even though it's a 600-pound bike. So it's not a light bike, but because of the Boxer engine here, it is much more with its weight to the bottom. With the GSA, you get these LED lights at the bottom here and these crash guards, so that's also amazing. The finish, the paint, everything is done so well. I just love it. Yeah, so when people say boys toys, this is one of them. So what I did was I actually traded in my Harley, and the cost of this bike is $27,000 on road with tax and everything. With the DMV charges, with everything, $27,000 to take it home. But I traded in my Harley, so I just had to pay a little more money, and the bike is mine now. So I don't want to share how much I paid, etc., but I got a great price of trade-in for my Harley, which was 2 years old. So the bike was very well maintained. I maintain all my bikes very well. So the Harley was a great trade-in, and that was the main reason why I took this decision. So as you see here, I've got the temporary number plate, and in New Jersey it takes about 2 weeks to get the Pakka number plate. This is the exhaust here. It looks pretty cool. Wow, this is amazing. I've barely ridden about 20-30 miles today, and I plan to ride a lot more this week because the excitement is still there. I always have good gloves, guys. I've got the Climb gloves, the K in yellow, that's the Climb gloves. And this is my Arai helmet, which you all have seen in my helmet video. If not, go check it out. The Arai is one of the best made helmets in Japan, handmade, and I plan to use this, but I will put some BMW stickers on it, and who knows, for my birthday maybe buy a better helmet for BMW. This is the cockpit. It's a real broad tank. That's what I like, but I'm a big made guy, so it suits me just fine. So it's a beautiful day today, guys. Have a look. It's sunny. It's a little cold, but just right, like spring weather. So that's the bike there. Let me see if I get a good thumbnail. Okay, hope that made a good thumbnail. You know, on YouTube everything is thumbnail, right? Okay, so I learned from Ashish, it's all about the thumbnail and the title. Great. So some more b-roll which I will use. So hope you like the bike tour, guys. If you have any more questions on the GSA, $27,000 is a lot in America also. While it may be cheaper in India, $27,000 is about 18 lakhs. I know in India it's 27 lakhs or 26 lakhs. So yes, you can enjoy this bike for 6 to 8 lakhs cheaper in the USA. But again, a bike in the USA like this is considered a luxurious item and not just an everyday necessity. So most people will not buy a bike, they would rather put that money in buying a car. But as you know me, I'm different, so this is my baby. Alright guys, have a wonderful week, and you will see a lot more of me on Instagram, Ryan Woodman 75. Please subscribe, please like, and please share. Thank you. Have a lovely day.
I just hope